Taking a day to focus on healing. That's the goal anyway of an upcoming wellness retreat hosted by a local energy healer. Shannon Burton, the owner of Shannon Leah Healing, is hosting the True You Day Retreat at Bonds. I think it's Bonds Studio downtown a little later this month. She joins us here right now. Shannon Burton, thanks so much for being here with us today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
This sounds amazing, doesn't it?
No, I feel relaxed a little bit already. Now talk to us about exactly like what is energy healing and alternative medicine, Shannon?
Well, let me just give a little bit of background. So we are all electric beings. Energy healing, energy medicine is really based on frequency and vibration, and the idea that we all operate on a universal frequency. And when our bodies get out of alignment, that is when energy medicine can kind of come in and do things that conventional medicine might not be able to do.
So a very holistic approach.
It's a very holistic approach.
How did you get into this line of work? Were you, passionate about holistic health to begin with?
Well, when I was in my 20s, I dealt a lot with fibroids and cysts, and I was having multiple surgeries. And after one particularly invasive surgery, it came right back. And I was like, there's got to be another way. And the physician at the time was like, the only way to get rid of it if it doesn't dissolve is surgery. And so that's when I started investigating traditional Chinese medicine. I discovered things like acupuncture. And what I learned from that research is that when you have growths and things like that in the body, there's stagnation in the liver. Where does stagnation in the liver come from? It comes from unprocessed emotions, particularly anger, when you talk about the liver, to be specific. And so that kind of set me down a rabbit hole. I was also in grad school for public health at the time, and I took some courses on alternative healing. And that was also around the time that the movie The Secret came out, which was all about the law of attraction. And so it just opened up a world to me to realize that there is a mind-body connection, that food is medicine. And so that's when I really started doing a deep dive into it. Then a couple of years ago, in 2020, actually my mom transitioned and I suffered a few personal losses, and somehow that supercharged my intuition. So all of a sudden I realized I had these gifts that I could really deep dive and tap into other people's energy and figure out the root cause of what's been bothering them.
Sounds like you have a lot to offer, and you're putting all of that into this retreat. Tell us about the upcoming True You retreat and what people can expect from it.
Okay, sure. Well, I call it True You because what I've come to understand in my practice and just through living is a lot of people are living their life through somebody else's eyes. Like you are fulfilling someone else's story, not really understanding who you really are. And so when that happens, you might find yourself asking, am I settling? Why do I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something else? And so I called it True You because what people are going to find out by doing some energy work is why they're really here, why they're here, what their purpose is. And we're going to do that using some dream interpretation, because what people don't realize is the symbols in your dreams actually tell you what in you needs to be healed. They also can tell you what your purpose is, like why you're here. And so your dreams are your soul's language. We also have crystal healing, just the frequency of nature of the earth is held in these crystals, so we'll do that. And sound healing, which is very passive. It just takes the sound and it aligns your body without you even having to do anything. It aligns your chakras and your energy centers.
This is fascinating to me because I do think a lot of times we hold things in. We don't really know why we do what we do or the choices we make because maybe we're not fully, taking care of our body physically, but also our mind. So thank you so much for being here today, Shannon. We appreciate it. Is this the first time that you're going to do this event?
It's the first one, yeah.
Right. So again, the True You retreat, it's happening March 16th from 10 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. And you can find all of this information and more by signing up for the retreat at shannonburton.com.
All right.